Um, this is almost a curse word in this generation. Actually, we use this as a curse word in this generation, which is ironic because this generation is curse word, and this generation that needs this curse heard is using the word to eliminate their destination, hell. In one of the most vital areas of the Bible, I believe we have failed, bro. They ask us, does hell exist? And we respond, hell no, no. Because here is the thought process that is running through every single man. Either God is too good to damn anyone, or man is too good for any God to damn. 2 points I want to make tonight. 2 points that just ain't so right. Well, first, to validate the eternity of this hot hell, and then second, how we sometimes functionally act like incarnate rebels. Let's begin. Born from a Virgin Mary, submerged in the earth and married, our burdens and what's worse, the perfect person carried, the very hurt and dirt we buried by our own sin. But we easily forget that because of this great question, which makes this an emergency, which is, how is it consistent with a loving God's character to inflict wrath upon sinners in hell for eternity? First problem. You elevate that he's holy, but hell, you ain't knowing this. Trust me, when you dilute God's wrath, you diminish God's holiness. See, that's an oxymoron. You cannot be more wrong. Disobey an infinite God and your punishment not be so long. Understand that there is an eternity of sin in man's nature. You will continue to sin in hell because Revelation 16:10-11 solidifies this well. That even though that they finally realize that they've sinned against the Son, they refuse to repent on anything that they have done. But that's that. Forget that. There's a better one, actually. Understand that your sin is committed against an infinite majesty. So it only makes sense, as you deny the one on Calvary, that you cross paths with an infinite tragedy. That's hell. See, a finite creature cannot satisfy infinite wrath. He must eternally be paying what he can never pay back. So universalists, people who believe in annihilation, understand what's the cost. Real quick, before I move on, let me give you some food for thought. God is like a chef cooking everything he's had a problem with, so we'll call that beef stew. Because if you don't repent, you won't need to know the Old Testament language just to see what he brewed. Moving on, I'm moving on, but I'm almost to the end. We doing wrong. Ain't rebuking all just me and all my friends. See, I'm trying to understand how I'm missing, how you not on mission for the one who's omniscient. See, that's a sin of omission. Who's the author of love? Him. We author of love then. Preaching facts. If I ain't preaching that, then I'm the author of love wins. Pay attention. I'm married to this great commission. I said my vows till death do us part. But not evangelizing looks so good, and now it's taking over my heart. See, I'm committing adultery with this thought, and then silently my ability. Real quick, check what happens when we fornicate with comfortability. I get impregnated with this idea that I don't have to labor or even start praying with them, because every time I take water breaks, I find out that I just birthed atheism. Christians, preach the gospel. But before I end, one more thought for the unbeliever. All sin deserves hell, from murderers to misdemeanors. So why would you underestimate the one that you're in need of? Because the victims of Hiroshima, 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina, I'm talking Columbine and the tsunami that tore the whole scene up, will all look like they hit the lottery in comparison to the wrath you'll get from our Redeemer. They do not have time. Jesus Christ came, lived, died, resurrected, and is coming back for his bride. Warn everyone who does not dread it, and preach the gospel to yourself so you do not forget it. The reality and eternity